The latest dev stream for Warframe had just happened, and Operation Plague Star got an official release date. So we know now that it is coming back on November 7th, 2023 on all platforms. But it's coming back a bit different than it did before. I shall explain. If you like this kind of videos, feel free to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you so choose. But let's get down into it, okay? So, the biggest change I can see is that there seem to be bounties. I don't remember if there was always bounties, but there seem to be bounties as well as a still path bounty option. So that is very interesting because it used to be how it worked is that you would go into Plague Star and then it would be harder or easier depending on how many mixtures you put into the thing. Which, speaking of mixtures, they have officially put a stop to mixture leaching with the another big change. So for those of you guys that don't know, mixer leaching refers to the fact that a lot of people would go into a mission without the mixer on their gear slot, or just they were out of mixers, and then it would be one of the people on the team would be like, I guess I got to put them all in. So they would have to put in all of the mixtures, or else they just don't get the hardest part of the thing, which kind of sucked if I'm being honest. But now they are making it so the different tier of bounties require X mixture per se. There will be no more mixture mission in the bounty itself. Instead, what will happen is you'll need to have a mixer in your inventory at least to do some of the bounty. I believe the first one is no mixer, if I'm not mistaken, meaning that you can just do it regularly, just fine, play. You don't have a mixer, no problem. For those of you guys that don't know what mixer I'm referring to, there's a certain mixer. Here, I'll put the images on screen right now. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, these items on screen, the Infested Catalyst and the Eidolon Phalanxes, are blueprints that you'll get from the Plague Star shop itself, which is why I believe the first bounty exists. You don't need these as a requirement for the first bounty. You just do a few bounties, get this from the shop. It's, as far as I know, it is unlimited blueprint, meaning that as soon as you get it, you can start crafting them in your foundry. But I digress. Apparently, you will not even need to have them in your gear slot anymore. You will, however, need to have them in your inventory. They will apparently get pulled directly out of your inventory right at the start of the mission. Unlike before, where everyone had to wait for someone to basically give in and put in all of the flaxes and everything themselves. They also mentioned about keeping the fully built forma as an option. So we will see. I don't know if there's going to be like any 5 per day, 5 per week whatever restrictions, because that seems to be a trend on Warframe lately, so people don't farm too hard for stuff and are capping it at certain levels and whatnot. So we will see what happens there. But yeah, hopefully this video has helped you in some way, shape, or form. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.